Good morning, welcome to a morning review on Monday the 3rd of November. This is Kim Watson speaking for Easy Trader. Okay, looking at the pound dollar first. I'm looking for the last week's candles, and each day on Thursday and Friday we managed to put in what would look like reversal candles, although on each day we made a lower high and a lower low, so not particularly convincing at where we are at the moment. Yet again on the 4 hourlies we put yet another reversal candle in, which if we can see a break of this, there are two upside potentials. The first is the monthly pivot, which hasn't been hit. The last 3 months actually we haven't seen it hit, so the probability of it being hit is significantly higher. So there's a fair chance that may be hit, and we haven't quite caught the daily pivot, so slight chance of some upside here. If it does continue breaking and breaks this, I've drawn a trend line on this hourly chart here, and breaks that level, it could well be pushing it up for the monthly pivot, and that gives us a reasonable target. If we start pushing through that sort of level, there's about 40 odd pips there, or just under 40 pips probably, with time he stops and get into a position. But that certainly is a potential target in the short term. No real divergence kicking in as we've made these new lows, so it's nothing significantly new in terms of what we're seeing, but as I say, there is the possibility of push up there now. Today we've got the beginning of the ISM figures coming out. There's the PMI figures rather. There's the non-manufacturing PMI figures that are coming out this morning at 9:30, which could give a boost to the pound. We'll see how that runs, but it may just help it in its direction. And of course, any negative figures could be quite the reverse. In fact, as I'm talking, we're just pretty close now to catching the daily pivot, but the monthly pivot, as I say, isn't too far away, and we may just see a bit of a continuation this morning, and it may run through. Certainly there's a reasonable probability of that being hit. Looking at the euro dollar then, and actually as I'm recording this, I put a trend line on there earlier. It's broken there. It looks like it wants to try and push up here, but let's look at the bigger picture first. And sold off quite strongly. We put new lows in for the year on Friday there. Now we've sort of put this sort of on the 4 hourlies, this hammer candle in. We could again here get some sort of reversal, and again we've got both daily and monthly pivots above us, and even a weekly pivot. So there's a significant draw of the potential where these pivots often get hit. So statistically we've got a reasonable chance of getting some upside with these in mind. So we'll see how we run here. It has got plenty of resistance though on the before we get there on this hourlies. We've got the 21s again, which have caused quite a lot of problem, 34, and then perhaps we're off to the races a little bit more. But that said, each of those, the 21 and the 34, both been hit before, so any decent movement in this could see us running up towards that pivot, maybe beyond. As I say, we've got the weekly pivot a bit further on. We haven't yet tested the hourly 50 for some time, and that in itself would be a good sort of movement, a point to move up to. And then beyond that we've got the monthly pivot there, which is often hit relatively early in the month, so again there's the target for that. No European news out this morning. There's a few odd individual countries reporting their manufacturing PMI, Spain, Italy, coming out at 8:15, 8:45. They're not significant movers generally, and may get a blip in the market, but so big news really today is the UK manufacturing PMI figure. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.